Yep, Charlamagne the God.
Andrew Schulz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots Podcast, back for another week of brilliant idiotness. And this week's episode is brought to you by
Squarespace. With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. So start with Blueprint AI, Squarespace's AI-enhanced design partner, or choose from a library of professionally designed and award-winning website templates. No matter where you start, your website is flexible to what you need with intuitive drag-and-drop editing, beautiful styling options, unrivaled visual design effects, on-brand AI content, and more ways to list what you offer, no experience required. And get that newly designed site discovered fast with integrated Squarespace SEO tools. Every website is optimized to be indexed with meta descriptions, an auto-generated sitemap, and more, so you show up more often on search engines and bring in more of your ideal customers. Head to squarespace.com/idiots to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using the code idiots. That's squarespace.com/idiots. Now let's start the show.
Hezekiah Walker.
I missed you, bro.
Man, same, man.
I really missed you.
We was in the Hamptons?
I was filming that movie
Oh.
in LA.
You look younger, bro.
So they shaved me up.
That GP1 shit? What's it called?
No, it's called No Mustache.
Nah, bro. It's something else, yo.
Bro, I swear to God, they
You
shaved
look
the
like
mustache.
you look like they did the what's that CGI age shit on you and it stuck.
Like that?
Yeah, bro.
Thank you, bro.
You look like Guy Code Schultz.
Let's go.
Hey.
Fuck y'all for letting me keep the mustache on then. Aging me 10 years.
You didn't realize how you looked until you cut it off.
I cut it off and I looked 10 years younger. I couldn't believe it.
What'd your wife say?
She kind of likes the mustache, but I think now, like, you know, I'm the young one.
She's trying to keep you from looking like your younger days.
He was trying to keep me humble this whole time with that mustache.
Yeah.
I might grow back, who knows? But yeah, the movie wants me clean shaven so I could be a coach. And I'm like, don't they look like don't coaches have mustaches? Isn't that the thing?
Depends. I mean, what kind of coach are you? Young coach? Older coach?
That's a great point.
How old are you in the movie?
I would say about my age. I have 3 kids.
Oh, okay. Young coach trying to figure it out. Then you went to the Hamptons?
Then I was out in the Hamptons, waiting for you.
I'll be there in a couple of weeks.
Waiting for you,
I was home. I was home in Anguilla, man. You know?
You took a picture of it. The guy who cut my hair on the movie, he's got family in Anguilla. And he came to me. He's like, yo, I got a question for you about Charlamagne. I'm like, what's up? He's like, why are his nipples so big?
What?
I said, what? He showed me a picture that like his aunt or somebody took with you, and one of your titties is massive, bro.
I know I had a shirt on.
You're in a white shirt, and that shit is huge popping through. Like
with his aunt?
Say again?
With his aunt?
I think it was his aunt or his cousin or something like that. Black guy, yeah.
Hold on now. Let me show you, see if this is it. Let me see if this is it, man.
Maybe it's his cousin?
I don't know. Did he show you the picture?
Yo, he faded my hair. First of all, they cut my hair and they did it. Nah, but your nipple was big as shit in that one too. This one was like on the beach.
I don't miss a peck day, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't miss a peck day, baby. Okay. Damn, for real?
Yeah.
This was this trip?
This one that I was just out?
No. He said I took a picture this time?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I mean, I was there for 10 days, so probably Anguilla's home.
Come on, bro.
Like, that's home, man.
Yeah.
Home.
Oh, that's hilarious. Chris typed in Charlamagne to look at the picture, and the Emperor came up. Yeah.
What are we doing? Where are we starting, guys?
Well, how was Anguilla, man?
Oh my God. I mean, listen. You know what's so funny? I usually feel bad when I have to leave, but I felt so fulfilled this time. But also because like that's really home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Skin looks great.
You know, out in the sun, but it's really home, and you know, like that's a place I'm gonna put roots one day.
Really?
Yes. I already told you that's why I'm retiring. I'm retiring in Anguilla.
And you're gonna live full time there?
At some point, absolutely.
Island life full time, I think is tough.
Nah,
I think it's tough once you've
not
already.
for me.
You think?
Nah, that's what I want. To wake up by the water every day.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it was just a peace of mind. It reminds me of growing up in like Mounts Corner, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Where, you know, things were, you know, slow and easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, I'd love to live on the island.
Really? You don't get stir crazy there? Your brain?
Hell no.
God bless you, bro.
You think you could do 3 months?
Guy's cabin.
Could I do 3 months? Yes, absolutely.
God bless you, bro.
It's the best thing in the world. I mean, listen.
I want to shoot myself in the fucking head.
I met you meet people out there, right? Like I met a woman out there this week, and she's been living there for 15 years, but she's from Connecticut, so she still got her place in Connecticut. So she lives out there. She comes home every now and then she goes back. Like,
That's cool.
Yeah, it would be the same.
That little back and forth vibe, I think, is cool.
Yeah, it would be the same thing. But I love it. Yeah. I love doing nothing. I would still be there right now if I didn't have to come back and do Breakfast Club.
So you could do the whole summer there, no problem.
Easy call.
Really?
Easy call.
And how's weather in the summer?
That's my concern too.
Does it get too hot?
Look at my tent. What do you mean?
Yeah.
It's like 80 degrees, 90 degrees. It's nothing. What do you mean? Like
so is it warmer?
It's hotter here.
Is it hotter in Miami than it is in
I haven't been to Miami, so I don't know.
Anguilla.
But it's like 80, 90 degrees, maybe 100 sometime, but you're by the water.
Yeah, but Miami becomes uninhabitable once you get into July.
Because it's too many people, probably.
Nah, it's just the weather is crazy.
Yeah, Anguilla. Look, what's that? Anguilla right now, look.
84, beautiful.
84.
Give it to me.
Humidity 71.
Give it to me.
Precipitation 14%. Going out there in that cold blue water, man. Drink some rum punch. Life is good, man. Life is good. Listen, the only thing that brought me home this week was of course, it worked, but Jay-Z at Yankee Stadium this weekend.
Are you going all 3 days?
I'm definitely going on Friday.
Okay.
Friday, I got the company suite. And then,
is it Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's Reasonable Doubt Friday. It's Blueprint Saturday, and then it's Extra Innings on Sunday. So I'm definitely going Friday though. I gotta see him do Reasonable Doubt. I want to see him. I want to see the Blueprint on Saturday too. I just don't know if I'm gonna feel like going out 2 days in a row.
Question.
Yes.
Are you prepared for him to just do Reasonable Doubt? And if that's the case, do you think that you'll miss hearing some of his like more prolific hits?
No, I won't. I think that specialty concerts are great. Like when somebody says, I'm only going to do this album. Like, if you remember where you were when you first heard that album, the nostalgia of it is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's one of those classic albums from top to bottom. Like, every song resonates. Every song means something in some way. And sometimes it's not even about the music, right? It's about the story. Mm-hmm. It's 30 years of his first album that laid the foundation for everything.
It's unbelievable.
So we know what it probably means to him. So being that it means so much to him, that just means the show is going to be.
Well, yeah, and obviously he's going to have attention to detail and all these things.
Yes.
I remember I saw Travis Scott, I think it was in Boston or something like that. And afterwards, I got
We can't compare Travis Scott.
Let me just say,
Yes.
There's a point to what I'm saying. And I saw the show and I was like, yeah, the show was great. And I went up to him and I was like, hey, man, a lot of times there's certain music, that for whatever reason, when you watch it in concert, especially in like an arena this size, it just doesn't translate. The musical experience isn't there, especially if you're not having live instruments and some of these other things that are like really like kind of exciting. I think one of the smart things Jay did earlier in his career was like the Rock Nation Orchestra. Do you remember that? Yes. Like having the live instrumentation.
It was the Roots.
Was that the Roots?
Yeah, it was the Roots.
So like the live instrumentation like changed something. Like it was, and I listened to it. So I asked him about it and he's like, what's interesting is like when I'm making the music, Travis said, I'm making it for this.
Yeah.
Like I think about
arena sound.
I think about the live show when I'm making the music, and that's why it fits this space so much. Whereas some artists, you could see it, they get into these big venues and like it kind of falls flat for whatever reason. Even though when you're riding in your car by yourself, you're like, this is amazing. And so that's why I ask with this, like that's an album made before Jay was ever doing huge venues.
But he knows how to do huge venues now.
Of course. So what I'm wondering is, what is he going to do creatively to fill that space?
I can't wait to see.
Is it live instrumentation? Is it?
I can't wait to see. And let's also not forget the nostalgia fills the space. This is our Metallica now.
No, I completely.
This is our AC/DC now. This is our Rolling Stone.
But you get what I'm saying.
Absolutely, I get you.
And I'm sure. Obviously, they have a lot of experience doing these concerts, but like, I imagine the people throwing it at him creatively are like, okay, we're at Yankee Stadium. This is a massive venue. We need to make the person on the highest seat feel connected to this show.
Let me saw what I saw in the company group text today. I saw it said, "This is gonna be the best show Jay has ever done in his life. Wait till you guys see."
Wow.
So they're probably already preparing
Of course, he prepared for 2-3 weeks for the Roots picnic.
Oh wow!
So he's been in New York for weeks now. Like we was at the pop up before I left for vacation. So he like it's like yes. They in there getting it in. Like they was posting pictures today, showing him and Emery going through the set list and everything. This is a guy who's been doing it for 30 years, guys. Like he knows how to put on a great show.
That
He's done
to
it
me
all
is
around
the
the
exciting
world.
thing.
That's what I'm saying. I get caught up in the production of things nowadays.
Dude,
Like,
I
I'm
remember
not-
you went to that play. Not even a play, it was a musical.
Which one?
You went and saw Stranger Things or
Oh,
something
my
like that.
God.
And you were like, the production was fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like unbelievable. You know, so funny you brought that up. I saw Cardi B was talking this week. She performed. Where did Cardi perform this week? And she was saying
World Cup?
Was it the World Cup? It was somewhere. It was some big arena or stadium, and she was just like, "Yo, I felt like it was too big. Like they couldn't even hear me." So she was like, "I gotta focus on knowing how to play these type of venues." I just saw her say this recently. Was it Essence Fest? Oh yeah, she was at Essence Fest.
I'm a little bit mad about yesterday because I just noticed, right? I noticed that yesterday when I was performing, I kept screaming, and that's because I really felt like I felt like y'all couldn't hear me. Like performing in a stadium is definitely different than performing in an arena, honey. But that's gonna be my goal. I'm gonna make that as a goal. One of my goals is to have a show, a Cardi B show, a real Cardi B show at a stadium. I don't know if I could do it, but I definitely see the difference. Like, god damn, I felt like nobody could hear me. Everything was echoing. But next time I ever perform in a stadium, I know the trick.
And they were in the Superdome, I think.
It was
The
in Orleans?
acoustics got to be crazy in that building, though.
And especially if
That's
you're not used to it. If you're not used to performing in that kind of venue, to your point, you got to know how to fill up, that type of venue. I just saw her talking about this the other day.
But that's an honest conversation. Because as a performer, that's something you got to consider.
It was audio when she was talking about it, but yeah, man, I'm just like I'm into the production. I can't wait to go see the production of it all.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I can't wait for.
Yeah.
That's what I'm intrigued by.
I'd be curious if he doesn't play anything else.
I think you brought up a good point, though, because I was actually at an it was a dance hall party, but they did a quick hip hop set. And the DJ dropped, I think it was PSA.
Yeah.
And this is a dance hall crowd. People went fucking...
Yeah, but that
sound, that intro is so...
That's one of the greatest intros.
Just wait.
Yes. But I'm saying, is there a track like that on Reasonable Doubt that when you hear the opening bars, it's just like...
Yes.
Which
Can
one?
I live? Off at Yankee Stadium.
Nothing hits like PS.
Even the start, just the doom 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 doom.
The heartbeat, yeah.
Heartbeat with the
I think
intro.
Can't Knock the Hustle will ring off in Yankee Stadium. Bringing Mary J. Blige out to do that. It's going to be great, guys. It's going to be phenomenal, guys. Yeah. You know what I mean? I can't wait. What else, Schulzy? What else happened, man?
In the world? Have you? I mean, the Knicks won. We haven't even had a conversation
God.
since
Damn,
my
it's been
Knicks
that
became
long?
champions of the world.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, sir.
Never seen anything like it in New York City, man.
How beautiful.
I've never seen anything like it. New York is absolutely a basketball town.
Oh, there's only one sport we all care about.
I honestly don't think any sports franchise has to win another championship for a long time.
In New York?
In New York, period.
We don't have to put that out there.
A couple of a Yankee World Series might be cool, but that shit can't get to the levels of New York. People lost their job. Did you see the big heavyset girl, 40 years old, lost her job at JP Morgan because she stole a New York Knicks trash can, bro?
Yeah, that was a little bit crazy. They were waiting to fire her though. She was like a DA.
DI. I mean,
they were looking for any.
Why did that have to happen?
I know they.
I thought the same.
Like, she did what?
I was like, they
get her ass out of here.
They've been waiting to get rid of this department for so
Put her on the street. We can't have thieves around
and
here.
And she was the head of it.
Yeah, I know.
So not only did they fire her, they probably got rid of the whole department, and nobody's gonna say shit. What's JP Morgan executive, man?
Dumb move. But also, you got to grab that trash can. That trash can is fire.
You know what I do find interesting about what's going on right now? How the New York Knicks have shaken up the whole NBA.
Well, before we get to that, can I just tell you, I didn't realize, I always knew that we were trash, but New York Knicks, we have this delusional confidence every year. Like, we think we're going to win every year. Every year, at the beginning of the season, we truly believe we're going to win. But I didn't realize how ass everyone else thinks we are, because people are happy for us.
Nah. It's not because they think y'all trash.
Not everyone's happy.
Well, continue. I like this. But continue.
I was walking into restaurants in California. I would go eat at this restaurant in Ventura, and I'd have my Knick hat on. And people would be like, "Oh, let's go Knicks." I'd be like, "Oh, you from New York?" My first thing is like, if you root for the Knicks, you must be from New York. You moved out here. They're like, "No." They're like, "No, I'm just excited you guys won." I was like, "Why are you happy you won?" And they're like, "Oh, it's just been a while, right?" I was like, damn, are we that team? Are we that team?
That's true, but you also still got to remember, it's New York City. And as much as people give New York shit, people like to see New York on top. The world feels like a better place when New York has its proper place in the ecosystem.
I could not agree with you.
Hey, Taylor gang.
Hi, Taylor. I think, I genuinely think like America works better when New York and Los Angeles and maybe now Atlanta.
No, I think, no disrespect to any of those other cities. It's New York.
But let me get it all out.
Yeah.
These places are there for your hopes and dreams. And America runs on hope. So if you think you have no hope to make it in New York, and no hope to make it in LA, and no hope to make it in Atlanta, maybe no hope to make it in Miami, you're like, well, what the fuck am I suffering for? I got no health care.
That's a good point.
I got none of this other shit. I might as well live up in, Canada. I'm going to live in Europe where I can get all these other things. I'm sacrificing all that because I might be a fucking billionaire one day. If I move to LA or New York, I'll become a star or whatever.
All about fueling that dream.
It's dream.
You don't care about the cost of living.
No. Because I don't have to worry about it once I'm a millionaire.
If the cost of living attracted you, you'd have been moving to South Carolina a long time ago. It's the dream. I want to go to New York. I want to go to LA. I get what you're saying.
U.S. needs it. We need hope destinations. We need a place because I imagine it's everybody's dream when they're, they're a teenager in their 20s to live in New York for a few years, live in LA for a few years, get after it, whatever
Atlanta,
the fuck it is.
You're right, Atlanta
as well has turned into it. So you need it. And I think this was that injection of positivity where people were like, oh shit, it's like that out there.
And the Knicks, this version of the Knicks, and to the point of them not, I'm thinking about it now, to the point of them not winning in 52 years, that underdog story. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't like they were the favorites to win the NBA championship at the start of the year. That underdog story.
53 years, but no, he's counting. 53 years, yeah.
That underdog story, and for them to win the championship, Jalen Brunson being a undersized guard, people saying a small guard couldn't never do it.
This is the New York spirit.
Now can we have a conversation and people won't call us xenophobic? Now do you understand why it matters when an American is considered the best player?
People call us xenophobic for that?
Oh, there was a whole fucking video. Somebody did a whole video.
About us?
They said Charlamagne's xenophobic rant on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, yeah, we are.
They did it from brilliant names. I didn't even consider it xenophobic. I was just saying a foreign player. Nah.
Can we be xenophobic?
I mean, not in basketball. I mean, no, we can't.
But why can't we be xenophobic?
We can't accept the label. No, but
Charlamagne, we're not hating. This is progress. We're not hating him because he's black. In America, that's an upgrade.
Hold on now. What's xenophobia exactly?
Isn't that what you just hate?
You just said black. What is it?
That's what I'm saying. Black is racism. Xenophobia is another country.
Immigrants, right?
No, I thought
culture. I believe.
No, I thought it's
phobia of immigrants.
Oh. I thought xenophobia is just like fuck all the other countries.
I thought phobia. Yes.
Yeah, that's the Olympics. It's a celebration of xenophobia once every 4 years, right? That's the World Cup. It's a celebration of xenophobia once every 4 years. It's like, why can't when we do it, we're bad.
Country, because I'm down for my country. Fuck them other countries, put them down for my country. What is it? What is xenophobia exactly? What's the definition?
Fear, dislike, or hatred of people perceived to be foreigners, strangers, or outsiders.
Yeah, see, I don't feel that way. I just think women can't be the face of basketball. I don't even, that's too much.
Okay, first
You
of
know,
all,
too much. You put too much. You
if
can't-
we've learned anything about America from the World Cup is we love other cultures. We love them coming here. We love sharing our country with them. We love the experiences that they have here. As long as they go home after.
I don't even like soccer like that.
But you haven't fallen in love with the different people that have come here and shared their
To be
culture
honest
with
with
us?
you, I didn't even know that most of these countries had teams, bro. Like, they be naming certain countries, and you be like,
What's
they
some
got a
AC?
team.
We need some AC in here. I'm already getting hot. I realize it's been a few
No,
weeks. I
like,
forgot how this
seriously.
works.
Seriously,
now I'm getting
bro.
back into flow.
Seriously, you
didn't know the other countries have soccer teams.
Now,
That's all they
some-
got.
But they talk about some of these countries like they're so bad and so third world. And I'm like, y'all can afford to have a soccer team?
Soccer's the cheapest sport, bro. It's literally a ball
I'm
and
learning.
nothing else.
I'm learning. I didn't
They
know.
can't afford to play American football.
I'm learning, yo. I thought it was, you know what's so funny? That used to be basketball. But now basketball's so expensive to like really try to get your kid to the fucking pros.
Not even that. You got to make a basketball hoop. That's expensive.
It used to be a fucking peach basket.
Yeah, how much are peaches?
Now nobody wants, now everybody too good for the peach basket. How much is the fucking peach
How much are
basket?
peaches, bro?
You don't
Peaches
even
are
make
a lot
peach
of money.
baskets
They
no
don't-
more because they growing them shit in labs.
Also,
God damn it.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like that. Welcome.
But all jokes aside, there's certain countries you hear and you be like, damn, they got a team?
Like what? Say it. Say you xenophobic piece of shit. Yo, you're
By
so,
the way-
yo, you're so xenophobic.
Algeria. I
Whoever
thought that.
made that video, you were right.
You see what I'm
You
saying?
were right, bro. This guy hates
You
foreigners,
hear what
man.
Chris just said?
Why you said Algeria?
I just don't know enough about the country.
Isn't one of the greatest soccer players in history from Algeria?
I wouldn't know.
idea.
I don't know.
Where's it?
Cape Verde.
Cape Verde, definitely.
Oh my God.
Cape
I
Verde,
thought
definitely.
that was, I'm not, I thought that shit was in Boston. I didn't realize.
There are a lot of Cape Verdeans in
I
Massachusetts.
know. I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, that's a whole
Shout
country?
out Cape Verde and Vozinho. Like you guys did it. Or Vozinho.
Panama.
Panama gotta have it.
I thought Panama Jack was just a person that used to be on shirts back in the day.
Yo,
Listen,
And I thought that shit was in Florida. I did not know that
That's another
that
thing.
shit was a whole country.
We're Americans. It's like we're gonna learn a lot about. A lot of people assume that that's the Panama's just a canal.
I'm learning a lot of this shit from the World Cup and from being on Netflix, bro. Because, you know, when they say it's 100+ countries,
Now
and you start looking,
start
you're like,
figuring
oh,
out what they
shit.
are. Yeah.
Oh, wow, who the fuck?
So, what's
knew?
your favorite new country you learned about?
None of them. You want me? I don't want that none.
Yo, I didn't realize how fucking xenophobic.
By the way,
Yo, you're so xenophobic,
A peach
bro.
basket
That shit is crazy, dude.
it's $5 to $80.
What's
Depending
that?
where you are, a peach basket is $5 to $80.
It's between $5 and $80. Damn,
Ain't nobody playing no basketball, no $80 peach basket.
$80 for
That's
a peach
crazy.
basket. That's fancy.
But I'm just saying, there's a lot of teams I didn't know had soccer teams. Okay, and it just goes back to my original point. And maybe it's the America of it all. There's just something about when an American player is the best player in the world in basketball.
Why is that crazy?
I have
it's
no
a very
idea.
reasonable take.
Why is that? Why is that controversial?
Nobody trying to watch some guy doing yoga on the fucking sidelines, bro. We want an American, okay?
I think
we want
right
an
now,
American.
in this moment right now, Jalen Brunson is probably the face of the NBA, and the Knicks are the team of the NBA.
Okay,
You got the
first of
first
all,
name right.
What?
Jalen.
No.
Wait,
don't
you
even
about to
start
say?
with this. Don't even start with this. You derailing. You derailing. You
You about to say
derailing.
Jalen Brown.
First name is correct.
I see what the NBA is trying to do, though. The NBA is like, yo, man, you saw what the Knicks doing, you know, by winning the NBA championship did for the league. Like, you know, look at the ratings. Look how people are energized all over the world. They're probably thinking, oh, what's the next great American city we can...
250th anniversary,
Championship.
birthplace of liberty.
I see that. I see what they do. That's where Jalen got sent there for nothing. Now they talking about potentially LeBron.
LeBron at the 4, making the cipher complete.
Nobody can shoot.
LeBron,
Nobody can
Joel, VJ,
Nobody can
Maxey,
shoot.
Jalen Brown.
We're squashing you guys.
Maxey. Nah,
We
so
are absolutely slapping you guys up in the playoffs if you come with that bullshit ass team.
even with LeBron, Philly don't stand a good
You guys can't shoot. You got to
why?
shoot threes.
You know why? You got a foreigner you can't count on.
That's a fact.
Didn't mean to be xenophobic. I hope that's not considered.
Big Z.
I'm just saying you got a foreigner
Big Z.
you can't count on, Chris.
Who's the foreigner?
Joel Embiid.
Oh, yeah. Guy's going to play 22 games.
Yeah, come on, Chris. By the way, Joel, you tell me right now Joel Embiid's going to be healthy all throughout the regular season and all through the playoffs and all through the finals. I'll be like, okay, all right. Philly might can do something with that squad, even without LeBron. But if Joel can't stay healthy,
Nah, not happening. It's really not happening. Knicks, first of all, Knicks, best team in the league. Obviously, we know that. But Jalen Brunson's the best player in the league.
Face of the NBA.
Tell me why he's not the best player in the league.
Face of the NBA.
So y'all think y'all gonna do it again next year?
Yeah.
Come on, let's stay focused. Let's enjoy it.
But we can stay right here. So tell me who's the best player in the league if not
You
Jalen
could say
Brunson.
he's tied with Jokic. They've each won one championship. They're players who play under control. They're players who dominate the game at their own speed. I'm going to put him on that level right now. Now, if he were to win a second, it's going to be much tougher with the emergence of Philly. But if he were to win a second,
You know why
then
Jalen's
we
the best
elevate
player in
him.
the league? Because he's 5'9".
Okay, go on that.
When you're short, you're not expected to do anything in the NBA. When you're considered an undersized guard, think about how they talk shit. They literally said you cannot win an NBA championship with an undersized guard, even though Isaiah Thomas showed you that they could, even though Steph Curry showed you that they could. Why, when it came to Jalen Brunson, you can't? And I'm going to tell you something else that makes Jalen Brunson the best player in the league. I was born in 1978. I am 48 years old.
Damn.
There's only two people that I used to watch, and when they were on the court, no matter what the score was, no matter how much they were down, you was like, you know what? They're going to find a way to pull it out. That was Michael Jeffrey Jordan and Kobe Jelly Bean Bryant, okay?
And Larry Bird.
No.
Why not?
I hated the guy.
I
I
don't
despised the man. I had nightmares about the man. But crunch time,
I don't remember that.
it was a bucket every time.
I don't remember that. I don't
I'm just
remember that.
letting
Not
you
like
know.
Michael and Kobe, bro.
Yeah, but it's because you don't want to remember.
I just don't remember. Nobody.
You don't want to
y'all
remember.
don't remember either.
Not as much as Michael, more than Kobe, if I'm being completely
Not
honest.
more than Kobe.
Yeah, more than Kobe.
Nah, not more than Kobe.
More than Kobe.
How more than Kobe? All I'm saying is Jalen Brunson,
Can you name any of Larry Bird's teammates?
yes.
Name them.
Robert Parrish, Dennis Johnson, Kevin McHale.
All right.
What?
All right. That was good. I thought he was going to get DJ maybe,
What you
but
mean?
when you hit me with Robert
I
Parrish,
started
I
with
was
the
like,
black ones on purpose.
this is maybe the bad way to go. This is maybe a bad line of questioning
I
right
started
now.
with the black ones on purpose.
You can throw
thought-
some Danny Ainge in there. You know, that's about
Danny
it.
Ainge, Danny Ainge, Bill Walton.
Another cold. Wow.
Okay.
So you tell me you don't know Larry Bird, but you know every one of his teammates.
I know, listen, Larry Bird is a
stand for this
beast.
slander, bro.
I'm just simply saying he didn't do it like Michael and Kobe, bro.
Less than Michael, more than Kobe.
Bro, he was the coldest. He might be the coldest white boy in history.
No, I watched the video. I watched the video of him the other day, and I thought that shit was AI.
No, it's like
I'm
that.
not even bullshit.
No, he's
I was
like
nah,
that.
they sped this shit up.
And I think he's number 2 in assists for Boston. Nobody even thinks about that.
Number 2 in assists.
Like, you don't think of him as a passing big, right?
Nah, Larry was beast.
Incredible pass.
Larry was a
Incredible passer.
beast. Larry was a beast. I'm just simply saying when I saw him on the court, I thought Larry could be beat. Michael and Kobe always gave me that, yo, you're not going to beat him. They're going to find a way to win. Jalen did that for me, bro. Especially in this playoffs. Like, especially in this playoffs.
That's what we do.
5, because I said Knicks in 6. Game 5, I'm like, yeah, he's not going to do it tonight.
We were there.
I'm like, he's not going to do it tonight. They're going to win. They're not going to find a way to pull this one out. He found a way to pull. He dropped 45 in a closeout game,
closeout.
bro. He got Mamba mentality.
In a closeout.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking
I
about?
will say he's more clutch than Jokic, so I'll give you
Of course.
that.
And he's small.
So this is what I'm trying to say. Like, if we're talking about best player in the league, right? Like, there's 2 components that you got to look at. It's like, one, who do you want to give the ball to with 7 minutes left?
Boom.
Every possession got to go through this guy, and you're not going to go through Jokic over him. You're just not.
Boom.
SGA?
So SGA is the argument that people don't bring up, right? Which is, I think there is an argument for that. But I think that to be
see
honest,
it.
I think it's a little bit more of the foul baiting. I know they say Jalen does that, but Jalen will foul bait and then he will finish on your ass.
Hey, yo, what the
Pause. And then, but SGA is just gonna foul bait.
Everybody
to foul
I've
bait.
ever seen with the type of clutch gene, Captain Clutch, mentality that Jalen Brunson had is retired are no longer with us. God bless the dead. And that's Michael Jeffrey Jordan and Kobe
But
Jalen Reed.
you also got to give some credit to Big Cat, bro. I don't think Big Cat has gotten enough credit. Fundamentally changed the way the team plays. Best shooting big man in history of the game. Like, if we're just looking at data, and fundamentally changed when they started going through him at the three-point line, top of the key, when they started running the offense through him, amazing passer.
Yeah.
He's a nightmare. If he's your 5 and you got to guard him 2 feet outside the three-point line, okay, Wemby, come over here. They took Wemby off him. Remember, I think they were putting Wemby on hard.
Fucking Cat was beating him on the first step every time.
Dogging him.
Now, I'm telling y'all put too much hype on Wemby. I told y'all that from the beginning. Now, y'all crowned him too fucking early. I hated the David and Goliath messaging. Why the fuck is he Goliath? You gotta win something to be Goliath.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just because you're tall.
Goliath was a foreigner.
Goliath was a foreigner, bro. By the way, speaking of that, I don't know why people act like giants are such a far-fetched thing. Like, giants couldn't have existed. They're in the Bible.
Well, they did exist.
Exactly. People act like they did not exist.
They weren't giants, though. Like,
why not?
I mean, well, what do you think like Mexicans thought when they saw white people? They were like, fuck it.
What would you think if Victor Wembanyama walked in here right now? You'd be like,
Giants.
holy shit! Like, how much more of a giant do you need to be?
What do you think the people in the Middle East, when they met people from Sudan, thought for the first time?
Yo,
they were
some
like,
man got some
yo,
tall people.
yeah, they got huge. So you don't think that they were like, holy shit?
That's my point.
Also,
Like,
more pyramids in Sudan than there are in Egypt. I don't want to, cause any problems, but I'm just trying to
they
say.
tall. It was huge. They could just stand there, pick them up, stack some bricks.
Just trying to say, why don't the Sudanese get enough credit for their pyramids?
We've been giving Mexicans too much credit for the pyramids, bro.
No, you got to
It's
give them all the
giants.
credit. You got to give them all the credit. You know that joke. You know that joke that I used to do
What about the aliens?
about how nobody questions who built the pyramids in Mexico.
You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If you're right. But they might have been tall. There might have been some tall Mexicans back then.
No, they lift from the legs, bro. It's the low base, bro. You pull that shit up from underneath. You gotta get low, bro.
Listen, also, LeBron. Just cut it out and go back to Cleveland.
Yeah, or
I told you this last year.
don't come to New York. We don't want them.
He's coming to Philly. He's going to ring the bell, the Liberty Bell. That's the narrative.
He's not doing none of that, Chris? Because this is the thing that Rich Paul and Clutch Sports and LeBron and all them care about. They care about the court of public opinion, and they care about how LeBron's legacy is perceived. Going to Golden State, not good for his legacy. Going to Philly, not good for his legacy. There's only one.
Who suffered more than us?
There's only one place LeBron could go that would make
By 10
sense
years.
for his legacy, and let's just go back to Cleveland.
So here's the thing.
Just go back to Cleveland.
The reason why it's safe to go back to Cleveland is because his legacy is still intact. In that LeBron has won a ring for every team he's played for.
You see what I'm saying?
How many players can say that they've done that as the best player on their team? None, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe somebody, I don't know who. But, and not including the players that have only played for one team.
Right.
But he's won for every team he's played on, he's won a ring. So if he goes to the 76ers, they don't win, now that legacy is no longer intact. And they got to be thinking about legacy at this point. He ain't doing it for the money anymore.
Yep. And you look like you just a person that's always wanting to team up with, whoever is the hottest thing right now. Like kind of like ready-made championships.
I don't think that that's a LeBron criticism.
You go to Golden State. It was the Steph Curry era.
Yeah, but like I think that's more of a KD criticism than a LeBron criticism.
But LeBron goes to Philly or any of those other teams. You start getting into that KD criticism.
I see what you're saying. You're ring chasing.
Yeah.
No, it's not ring chasing, man. He's a mentor to Tyrese Maxey, young clutch client, superstar Maxey. There's a real relationship there. He's passing the baton to his.
If LeBron goes to any place else except for Cleveland, he falls into Kevin Durant criticism territory.
So Larry Bird said this about LeBron. He said it. Oh fuck! I can't believe I'm forgetting.
I know the quote you're talking about.
Yeah, where he's like, Larry Bird goes, I won't have anybody who played with LeBron on my team. I don't sign any of those guys. And the dude is telling to us, I can't believe I'm forgetting who told it to him. Point guard, got a great podcast.
Jeff Teague?
Teague, my bad.
Club
Sorry
520?
about that. Yeah. Hilarious storyteller. He's fucking brilliant. Anyway, so he said basically LeBron said to him, or no, he said Larry Bird said to him, I don't sign anybody who played with LeBron. And Jeff's like, why? And he said, because they're all bums. LeBron just makes them look good.
Well, you got to be more specific. Because you don't feel that way about Dwayne Wade. You don't feel that way about Chris Bosh. You don't feel that way about Kyrie.
Dwayne got it without him.
You don't feel that way about Anthony Davis.
Dwayne got it without him. Nobody else has gotten a ring without him.
Yeah, Dwayne. Who else? No, who else did he play? Who did he play?
Remember when they're trying to hype up Mo Williams was supposed to be an all-star? It's shit like that.
Well, I think them early Cleveland days.
He had
definitely.
nobody.
Even Kyrie. Like, Kyrie hasn't had any success outside of LeBron.
Nah, Kyrie's a great
He
player.
still can ball, but he also was hurt.
He's maybe the single most talented, or skilled player in history. But in terms of like willing a team to victory, you can't rely on Kyrie the way you can rely on Jalen Brunson.
Right.
You just can't. Like, I'm sorry. He's been in those positions and it didn't work out.
He hit one of the bigger shots in NBA history.
With LeBron. When LeBron is getting
It's
doubled.
more the Deladovas or the Timothy Moggs.
The early Cleveland days.
He made those
man.
guys look like real players.
The early Cleveland days when he was dragging them guys to the finals.
Right.
All I know is if he goes to Golden State, Steph Curry was the greatest player of a generation.
Oh, you're saying that he's chasing that.
If LeBron, because right now the conversation is between LeBron and Steph of who owned the generation.
No, it's not.
I still give it to Steph because Steph beat LeBron in the finals, 3 times?
You're the only person that has that conversation.
I'm just telling you, because people they hate the little guy. And I don't even like beige people, but people will hate the little guy. It's because Steph is small. Steph is, to me, the greatest player of a generation. He changed how everybody plays basketball, men and women. You don't get a Caitlin Clark without a Steph Curry.
Yes,
Steph
I agree
Curry
with you.
is the greatest player of a generation. And he beat LeBron. How many times they play in the finals head up? 4? 3, beat him 3-1.
I agree he changed the game. I think he's the most influential in the game of basketball, but I don't think that he's better than LeBron.
Steph Curry, man. Got Steph Curry number 3 on my all-time list. Okay?
Where's Jalen Brunson on your all-time list?
That's a good conversation. I was having a debate with somebody about Jalen versus Allen Iverson, and I don't know if the ring makes you better per se.
With all due respect to AI, and this is the person who dominated like my life as a kid. Like, I love AI more than anything. He changed the way that like I want to play ball. He changed the way that so many of us want to play ball. But Jalen Brunson is a better basketball player than Allen Iverson.
I'm going to co-sign that as a lifetime Sixers fan.
And I say this with all due respect to AI as one of the greatest players I've ever seen play the game. Like,
Wait, so why are you saying that though? Because doesn't it have to matter with the team too, though?
sure, I think the team is obviously huge, and like the Knicks had an absolutely amazing team, for sure. There's no question. But there's something about Jalen that, like, you know, this guy gets it done. 45 in a closeout game away.
He respects the game and the habits that are required to operate at that level in a way that Iverson, frankly, never did.
There's also that.
And being clutch is a characteristic that a lot of players don't have.
They don't have
Bro,
it, man.
and if you guys remember these certain plays as we were crawling back into that game, getting switch off so he could go after Wemby. Everybody afraid to go in the paint on Wemby in the first couple of quarters, and then you get into that fourth quarter and we're crawling back into this fucking game, and then you going right at Wemby, shaking him up, finishing at Wemby. Like, come on, that's gonna destroy your psyche. Can you imagine Wemby trying to recover from that?
Off the court too. Making a sacrifice on salary.
Oh, yeah.
AI is not going to do that.
And then how many other Knicks players are going to end up doing that because he did it to keep his team?
I hope not a lot.
I'm always conflicted with that because
I hope not a lot.
I know what it takes to win. What it takes to win is players sacrificing, but I also am like, all right, well, the people that own the team are worth billions of dollars.
I don't like that shit. I hate what I don't want. Hopefully Jalen gets his ultimate payout one day, but you can't be asking players just to sacrifice.
Now, what I would say is that the players make more than the teams, so that is something that is.
Explain that.
Like, there are many teams in the NBA that are not profitable. And so every player on that team is making more money. Yes, these billionaires can write off their losses against other businesses they have and yada, yada, yada. But like, when we look at pay disparity, if you looked at someone who just owned that one business, what the employees are making and what the owner of the business are making, and the employees are making more than the business owner, you would not think it's unfair at all. The reason we think it's unfair is because these are incredibly wealthy people and they can write off their losses against other businesses, and we just don't really care about the finances of billionaires, as we shouldn't.
What do you think Dolan could get if you put the Knicks up for sale right now?
$10 billion.
Damn. That's the crazy too, man. You know, There's no way you're ever getting.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
But there's no way you're ever getting the ROI. Like the Lakers just sold for $10 billion, right?
Wait, the Lakers sold for 10? I thought they sold for like 4.
Nah, it was 10.
No, I think it maybe 8. Hold on, let's see.
Nah, it was 10.
No, because Boston sold for 6, and I thought that was the highest.
Look it up. I thought the Lakers sold for 10.
And they did some Fugazi
10.
shit.
10.
Yeah, the Lakers sold for
Knicks
12.
might be 12.
So the Knicks
13.
more than that.
You're
Knicks
never
might be
getting ROI.
12, 15.
I got approached to do a never mind. I don't even want to talk about it.
Tell me.
I know what you're going to say.
You know what I'm gonna say? All I'll say is this. You know,
Sell the Brooklyn Nets?
if you get no.
Yo, imagine being a Knicks fan and then pretending to be a Brooklyn Net fan for all these years, and then the Knicks win.
That was whack. I know some people that did that. I know some people that when KD and Kyrie and James Harden, they all switched over. But I know people who had an opportunity to invest in like a NBA franchise, right? And when you look at the investment, there's no real ownership perks. And you're probably never going to make that money.
You will.
How?
You make the money on the sale. It's a closed market.
But when are you going to sell? And if the Lakers sold for 10, right?
Yeah.
And you said the Celtics sold for what?
6.
What is that going to look like in the future? 20 years from now, who's going to have 13, 14, 15 billion?
You won't have to wait 20 years. This is a fixed system. There's only so many teams. It's arguably the best investment in like the history of humanity.
That's what they say.
But it's the numbers would prove it because these teams keep selling for insane multiples. You're going to lose money owning the team. You know that. But eventually you're going to sell it. And because every wealthy person wants to own a sports franchise. So it just is what it is.
By the way, I could see that if there was ownership perks to the investment.
Well,
meaning like, because sometimes when you come in with these groups, right? When you come in with these groups and you invest, with the capital, like there's no real ownership perks. And that's the question you should ask. Well,
there are ownership perks.
No, it's not.
I mean, maybe at your guys' level of investment, there weren't.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you own like a minority stake, but if you're Jay-Z, you get to sit courtside at your games whenever you want.
Yeah.
You get to go to whatever concerts you want. You have to have full access.
Absolutely.
You want to get like all of your friends' autographs from like there's amazing perks to
Absolutely. If you get stuff like that, it makes sense. But to your point, at the level of investment that I know some of these people were coming in at, there was no ownership perks. And you just sit back and you think like, yo, this price of these NBA franchises are getting to the point where like, you are buying them. You're not gonna make that ROI.
We'll make it.
You think that guy will ever get his $10 billion back from the Lakers?
Way more than
Lakers, yeah. I think the only argument against it is the league's going to dilute itself a little bit in the next 5 years between Vegas, the
They'll add a
European
couple teams.
franchises.
They'll add a couple teams. We go.
Should Dolan sell since it's probably at all-time high right now?
No, because it will be even more. Like, why would you sell?
I would never sell an NBA.
What
team.
if they lose?
What if they lose? The Knicks sell out when we lost for 53
Exactly.
years. Like, it's the best investment in sports.
That's some shit you keep in your family. For.
Yeah, we love
like
this
me personally.
team.
It's a lot. Shout out to the Bus family.
He sold the Liberty.
Never sold the Lakers, yo.
He sold the Liberty.
Oh, he did.
I think the thing, and again, I don't know the finances, but I imagine the thing with the Bus family is like, they had all this money tied up in the franchise, but they themselves weren't wealthy. So it's like
Relatively.
I mean, look, to us, they're all like the wealthiest people in the world, but to the people that they're rubbing shoulders with, they're worth billions,
Right.
but they can't take the PJ here. They can't buy the house in this place. They're
not
can't do it.
liquid, yeah.
They're not liquid. So all of a sudden, I think what happens is they go, well, I want to be liquid. And then what I think they learn very quickly is I want to be liquid so I could do the things all my rich friends do. And I think what they learn very quickly is those rich friends now all of a sudden don't really care that much about you now that you don't have the access to the Lakers like you did. Because it wasn't really about how much money you got.
Oh, you
It's
thought we
about,
liked you?
Yeah, we don't like you.
Yeah, we like the
You own the
access you
Lakers,
give us.
bro. Like, so I think that unfortunately they learned that shit.
Yeah, investing is funny.
If you have the opportunity, Charlamagne, to invest in a NBA franchise, I think you should do that immediately. And I think you should tell me exactly which one it is.
You want to go half?
Which one is it?
I'll tell you after.
Can you like go like this and tell me? Oh.
But it's no ownership perks.
Look,
for the level of investment that.
there is ownership first.
Not for the level of investment we make. Trust me, I asked. I went through the whole gamut. That's why I'm like,
Would you let me make some phone calls?
Sure. But we'd be coming in on a group.
Of course.
We'd be coming in with a group.
Yeah, but you're Charlamagne the God, bro.
I'm just saying, like coming in with a group.
Charlamagne the God needs more. Like Jay owns 1% or whatever it was of the Brooklyn Nets, but they understood the value he brought to that franchise. So he's going to get more ownership perks than some other 1% owners of the team, in my estimation. To what you offer a franchise is a lot different.
And also, you still got to get approved. That's the other thing people don't realize too. You still got to get approved.
You are a felon.
By the way, that's why people get their records pardoned and shit like that.
So that they can.
You're
do these
joking, but
types of
it's the truth. No, absolutely. And we wild boys. You know what I'm saying? So
you can't stop being wild.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's been, there's been other opportunities.
They want us to not be wild, bro.
There's been other opportunities I've had. I was going to. I'll tell you this. I was going to invest in a football team once, and I was right there.
And
you failed a background check. Like this guy, they like the other owners and the other groups are like, how can we?
Charlamagne.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what they said. How can we be sure he's not gonna say something that is gonna cause the team to look crazy?
This is where
And he's right.
This is
That's
where
when you gotta like you gotta respectfully bow out.
People like you and I need a nice, clean-cut white boy that can be the head.
Me you're talking to.
Oh, you got it already.
What?
Okay.
What are we talking about?
Good. I was gonna make.
Think of her name. I got the best. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
So she's the head of the company.
But it's not even about that. To your point,
you can't have no woman owning a sports franchise.
It ain't that though. Because to your point, they want to be able to use
your likeness, your abilities.
But sometimes that doesn't add up with what all the other owners and people are doing. That's just the reality of the situation. By the way, that don't even got nothing to do with, criminal background stuff. That's just me
saying wild shit on a podcast
as a personality. Like, and by the way, anybody in this space who gets to that level where they have the access and the capital to be able to make those type of investments and things is going to run into that problem.
What type of investment was it for you personally, not the group?
What you talking about financially?
Yeah.
What you mean, money wise?
Yeah.
What you thinking? Not M.
Oh, K?
Yes.
That K?
Yeah.
Secrets are no fun. Secrets are for everyone.
Charlamagne, that's a no-brainer. You don't even take the perks. That's just a fun.
You talking about for the other one, for the basketball team?
Yeah.
Oh no. That's even. I'll tell you that in a minute. We talk about that. There's no need to discuss business with people who don't got nothing. Like this shit don't even mean anything. Like we gotta stop. I'm serious. We gotta stop doing this.
What do we do? What are we doing? What are we doing is wrong. You know what's the problem with us? Is that we actually live our authentic lives. We're not trying to be captured by the audience and do what the audience says.
I don't know, bro.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
No, say it again.
Like, I genuinely think that there are creators out there that are just like, what do the audience think and what does the audience want? And I'm just going to say those things.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we're going to say some shit that's like fucking annoying maybe, but at least it's authentically what we're thinking.
Who we are.
Wouldn't you rather be talking to someone that's authentically saying what their life is and their experience?
Because we're taking them on a journey. And they've been watching us for a long time.
Can't we own some sports franchises without pissing people off? Hey, can't we just buy a sports team?
I'm just letting you know at some point you outgrow the clothes you're wearing.
Yo, they can't let us own a sports franchise, though. Because even if they first of all, if they call me a minority owner, I'm a minority now and I'm using that. I'm using that. I'm talking all this shit about how these white people be holding us down and not giving us any fucking ownership. Well, if I wasn't a minority, I bet I could get some ownership perks.
You know what's so funny about that? being a minority when it comes to classism is hilarious. Because you see the difference. I'm sitting here telling y'all, you can come in at a certain investment level.
Yeah.
And yeah, to your point, if they sell in the future, somebody does happen to buy this team for such and such $1 billion, you'll get a ROI. But you don't have no perks. You, as a minority owner.
You got to be able to go to a game, bro.
I got to look and see.
They don't even include season tickets?
Hell no.
What? That's
No, because there's a lot of people that are minority owners, and
These groups are big. Like a lot of these groups are big.
So if
like,
you going in, basically they'll probably have an allocation, right? I'm gonna make up a random number. And the allocation is for $10. Okay, and they'll get like 100 different people that are gonna give. What is it, 10 cents or whatever it is, so they could be part of that.
That's right.
And then all those people are considered minority owners of the team, and you get to say it, and you use it on your fucking business. You get to tell people when
it sounds good.
Well, think about it. You're doing business with somebody, and they're an owner of the New York Knicks, or they're an owner of the Lakers. All of a sudden, they're legitimate.
Bro, Usher
Right?
wasn't a minority owner of the Cavaliers, but he had perks definitely because he used to be at the games. Nelly was a minority owner of the Hornets.
though.
J. Cole was a minority owner of the. I think he might be a minority owner of the Hornets now, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So like, yeah, it happens. It's like that's not like a far-fetched thing.
But those people don't need the contacts. Imagine you're somebody who's just a regular business guy. You own a construction company that's very successful and lucrative, but now you're an owner of the Washington Wizards. Now you're up for a construction contract. You're going to give the contract to somebody who just owns a construction company, or you're going to give the contract to someone who owns a construction company and they're a minority owner of the Washington Wizards. Doesn't that sound
Yeah,
legitimate?
but if they
Sounds good.
could throw in some seats, it would make it even sweeter.
And you could probably do that.
Sounds good. But you know another reason I didn't do it? Because shit gotta really mean something to me.
Yes.
If it was a team and
That's
like,
kinda what I
you
thought.
know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's just like I don't have no connections to that. Like it's not like a money play. Like there wasn't any community initiative.
Can I pitch something to you?
Yeah.
Because I think this will happen in the very near future if it hasn't already happened now. I think now with the NIL deals and like the amount of money that's going to be generated in college sports, I think what they'll start doing is like selling stakes in the teams.
I was going to ask that. So if you give money to a school to be used for NIL deals, it's really just for the love of the school, right? It's not an investment per se. You're not expecting to get any sort of return on it.
There is.
Oh, there is.
I don't want to talk about this.
Okay.
But I think the private equity people will start entering collegiate sports. And to me, I don't think that there has been a greater ambassador outside the game for the University of South Carolina Gamecocks. And if that was to become privatized in any way, shape, or form, I feel like, you would need a Charlamagne the God to be on that. Am I wrong to say something like that? Am I wrong to suggest something like that?
You're not wrong.
Because you were doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
You weren't doing it for any sort of financial reward. And if there is an opportunity, then you would think that they would want to come to the people who've held them down.
Yeah, I'll bring that up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I guess I would bring that up.
Yeah.
We want to pay some bills, Taylor gang?
Yes.
Let's pay some bills. Let's pay some bills. Salute to Tempo. Summer always sounds relaxing in theory, but somehow it feels busier than ever. Between vacations, sports, camps, pool days, and trying to keep everyone fed, healthy eating can easily fall off track. That's why I've been loving Tempo. The meals are already prepared, ready in just minutes, and make it easy to have a healthy option waiting for me, no matter how chaotic the day gets. Tempo delivers fresh, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals right to your door. It's making it easy to eat well and save time on my busiest days. Each meal is perfectly portioned for lunch or dinner and ready in just 2 minutes. That means real food, real fast, without the sad desk lunch or drive-through regret. With over 20 recipes every week made from nutrient-rich ingredients, Tempo keeps things exciting and helps you stay consistent with healthy habits. And no matter your goals, there's a Tempo meal for you. Protein-packed meals with over 30 grams of protein, fiber-rich, calorie-conscious, gut support, and even GLP-1 Smart Meals. Get GLP-1 Smart Meals delivered to your door this summer. Tempo meals are full of protein and fiber, making it easy to reach your goals and feel your best. It's convenient, but also flexible enough to fit the way you want to eat. For a limited time, Tempo is offering my listeners 60% off your first box. Go to tempomeals.com/idiots. That's tempomeals.com/idiots for 60% off your first box. Tempomeals.com/idiots. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Guys, this is also brought to you by Blue Chew Gold, the finest boner pill on the market. hard in 15 minutes or less. That is the key here. I could tell you the ingredients. I could tell you all the stuff it does. But what I can tell you that you actually care about is faster than anything else on the market. You are hard, ready to go to deliver the best dick of your life to the lady of your choosing or man. Okay? 15 minutes. All the other ones, 30 more. 30 minutes might be all you have to have sex. She got to go. She got to go to work. Her friend is like, yo, get out the bathroom. Whatever the hell is happening, you don't have the time. Be ready, less distraction, get it popping, and you do it Blue Chew. All you got to do is go to bluechew.com, use the promo code IDIOTS. And we got a special deal. When you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get the 3rd month for free. When you go to bluechew.com, use that promo code IDIOTS. Use it, enjoy it. You are welcome. Now let's get back to the show.
Church announcements, Hezekiah Walker.
Yo, I'm going to be in Halifax, Nova Scotia, the 8th of August. Okay, great outdoors fest, Garrison Grounds, I believe it is. Going to be wild. Show is stacked. It's an unbelievable show. We got Marky Gagnon. We got SNL and Kill Tony's Cam Patterson. We got Lucas Zelnick. I think we got a local guy up there with us as well. Going to be crazy. We'll see you there. Tickets at theandrewschulz.com. And thank you guys.
Find the local guy's name, man.
I don't know if they've been booked yet.
Oh, okay.
But I usually
that hurts his feelings. He excited. He probably telling everybody he on with Andrew Schulz.
No, usually I'll be even notified maybe closer to like the day. But I think they usually have local talent that might go up first or in the list somewhere. So I always do try to shout them out. But yeah, and then thank you guys so much for coming out to the shows out in the LA area. Those were awesome. Shout out Emiliano, man, shared the craziest story ever, and that was a wild ride, my boy. Glad you got that off your chest. And shout out Grandma's Boys Catering, man. If you're out there in the LA area, use Emiliano's catering company. It was amazing. He came out to our shows in Ontario and he hooked everybody up with some food, man. That was really cool. So Grandma's Boys Catering, Emiliano. Charlamagne, tell him.
My church announcements. The 5th Annual Mental Wealth Expo is happening October 10th in Newark, New Jersey at hold on one second. Let me pull this up. Why is Trump so sexual, bro? Hold on, we'll talk about that in a minute. The 5th Annual Mental Health Expo will be happening Saturday, October 10th in honor of World Mental Health Day. It will be at the New Jersey Institute of Technology. Just like last year, you can go register right now at mentalwealthexpo.com. You know, it's a free event. It's at the Joel and Diane Bloom Wellness and Event Center at the New Jersey Institute of Technology, Saturday, October 10th. So go there and register to be there. It's free to get in, and everything is curated this year by my good sister Debbie Brown, man. Debbie Brown has taken the reins this year, and she's in control of everything. And this year is all about solutions. Okay, solutions. We're not talking about. Well, we probably will still be talking about eradicating the stigma and things of that nature, but we're actually going to be talking, more solutions, man, because, we want to help individuals heal. So make sure you go register for that. And Lil Jon's book, go pre-order that right now. It'll be out in October. It's called I Only Shout So You Can Hear Me. It's his memoir. Go pre-order that right now. Now, I was saying Donald Trump is so sexual, right? Because he says things and everything comes off in a sexual way. Like when he was talking about awarding the Medal of Honor to himself and 2 of his sons. He said, he said, now as I see my 2 beautiful sons sit, you got the audio? Oh, let's hear it.
Now, as I see my 2 beautiful sons sitting there, I think I'm going to give one to myself, one to them, and we'll have a threesome, okay?
Threesome with your sons is
But he's talking about giving them the Medal of Honor.
But he said a lot of other sexual stuff.
This was crazy. This sounded sexual to me today, too. Trump says ceasefire with Iran over, and we're going to hit them hard again tonight.
Huh.
What did that sound like?
Sound like the U.S. is out of the World Cup.
Sounds like second nut action. You know how when you nut after a certain age,
let me tell you something,
and that dick is flaccid, and you like, yeah, it's gonna get back hard in a little while, but nah, by a little while you mean the next night.
Next night? Crazy? Are you a sex addict?
Next night.
Yeah, have sex 2 nights in a row?
You know what I'm saying? Ceasefire with Iran was over, so we're gonna hit them hard again tonight. Okay, we hit them hard again the other night.
Why are we always telling people we're gonna bomb them? What is this politeness in war where we're just like, no, but everybody does it. They do it. We do it. Everybody like notifies.
Nobody really wants to do it. Who really wants to be?
Well, that's good that people don't want to do
Nobody really wants to be at war. If you really wanted to be at war with somebody and you really wanted to take them out, you would just hit the fucking red button, bro.
No, don't put that out there in the world. We don't want that.
I know I don't want that, but nobody wants that.
Would you use it? Could you use the red button?
No.
What if somebody was going to do an attack on Anguilla? And the only way to stop it was if you hit him with the red button.
Ooh.
Would you do it?
Ooh. I don't know. That is a good question. What would make you hit the red button? What could happen in the world right now?
Nothing.
Nothing, right? Unless you're just sick of it. No. There is something, Chris.
I got something.
I could be.
Knicks win 4 more championships in a row. I could hit that button 17 times in a row.
You wouldn't even be here to celebrate it. You want to be here to celebrate. That's the beauty of it. You want to be here 50 years from now to be telling your grandkids how it felt to be here when the Knicks won that championship, bro. Like, come on.
You never been there when we won a championship, bro. That shit feels so good.
It was amazing.
Boop. Boop.
And you get to live off that. Yo, wait till next year.
When we win again.
No, wait till the ring ceremony. Wait till next year when you got to hear all year long defending NBA champions New York Knicks.
World champions.
World champions. Like, what are we talking about?
I got these people in my DMs telling me like, oh, they're just the champions of the United States and they didn't win the world. It's like, shut up. Tell me a team in the world that could beat us.
We've given
None of your little teams could beat us.
America's giving out so many red cards. There's so many foreigners in the NBA. Like come on. It's the World Cup. But what if ICE started using red cards to the poor people? You want to know how dumb I am? You want to know how dumb I am?
What?
I'm so dumb. I really thought the red card was some new shit that had to do with immigration. Because I was in there. You got to think, I'm in Anguilla, right? Yeah. So when I'm hearing people talk about this, I'm just like, they're like, America lost. It's Trump's fault. Yeah. And then I'm hearing something about a red card. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that he kept somebody from playing.
Yeah.
But actually, it was the other way around.
Yeah, he rescinded
It's like the opposite of a green card.
Yeah, the red card is the opposite of a green card.
I never heard of it. I thought the red card meant stop.
Well, yeah, you stop playing. If you get a red card, you stop.
But that's what I mean. I thought Trump created a red card. Stop shit.
That's actually a decent idea. Deportation is red card. You get a red card. If we really want soccer to become influential in this country, we have to insert it into culture.
Bro, that's how dumb I'm like, yo, so he got a red card so he could play?
Aren't you glad that he made that phone call?
I don't know. I don't know anything about this shit. You're talking to the wrong person.
I was saying this on Flagrant, but like, don't stop being a corrupt now. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to be corrupt.
I don't think that's corrupt, though.
Calling FIFA and be like, hey, can you reverse the red card?
That's not corrupt.
Nah, it is.
It might be abuse of power. It might be an overreach of power, but
isn't
it's not
that corruption? Isn't that what corruption is?
That's corruption.
Is it?
Sometimes I want to take this table and I want to fucking throw it across the room.
Because it's clearly not illegal.
If we didn't argue over what shit actually means, this show would be 15 minutes long.
Listen, it's clearly not illegal. If I can just call FIFA, the president, and say, yo, let him play, then clearly there was nothing keeping them from playing other than somebody's
Nancy Pelosi
suggestion.
Investing in stocks she knows are going to do well.
That's illegal.
No, that's not illegal. That's why she's able to do it.
No, you're not
it's corrupt, but it's not illegal.
I thought it was illegal.
No, it's not. It's legal for members of Congress.
Illegal?
Insider trading is illegal.
If you're privy to maybe if you work at the company or the company's ideas, it is insider trading because you would know that the government is going to support these companies.
Absolutely.
But it's not illegal according to the Constitution and according to the rules that they're governed by.
It's not?
No, that's why it's annoying.
I didn't know that. That's you telling me something new. Yeah. I thought it was illegal.
It's not illegal because she's conducting her job, and just because she hears something at her job, she benefits from it. But she's not getting information from somebody at that company.
Right.
Talking about policy.
She probably is getting stuff from that company.
Of course.
Yeah, but in the act of doing her job.
And also creating policy to benefit said company, making sure said company gets
I can't say that
certain amount of funding and shit like that.
I can't say she's
I'm not saying her
policy.
in particular, but a lot of politicians do
she'll be aware of policies that would be advantageous for certain companies.
That's all the Trump administration is doing right now.
Yeah. No, they're also doing conflict of interest.
Charlotte, welcome to the show.
But that's not the same as picking up the phone and saying, yo, I want him to play.
Charlamagne just found out how politicians become rich.
Why wasn't he playing?
he committed a foul in the game before, which would make him eligible to play in the next game, and we wanted him to play. Ineligible, sorry. So then Trump just calls and be like, yo, we need our guy. And then all of a sudden...
What if he called and just said, hey, man, I think y'all should let him play? And the person said, you know what?
I like this.
I at the suggestion of the president, we should let him play.
I like this.
But it's not... It's
same shit happened to Wemby in the finals.
It's like changing the rules for just one person.
Who is the referee? Who is the referee in the...
supposed to play.
Hold on. Who was the referee in the NBA finals that the NBA placed so they could stretch out the series? Was it Joey Crawford? Who was it?
Okay.
Who was the ref that turned the blind eye to Wemby when he did that blatant flagrant foul?
Well, you got Tony
Brunson, and they knew they couldn't call it because if they called it, then he couldn't play the next game.
It was clearly not the ref who didn't call the foul on old G when he fucking fouled Fox driving in front of Fox.
Oh, come on, man. Chris, come on, you gotta let the hate go. It's okay.
Let it go.
Why?
You can't celebrate somebody else's success. You probably won't have any of your own.
That's facts.
Like Philly fans gotta stop being haters, bro.
And
haven't you won enough?
Won what?
Didn't you win something?
A Super Bowl.
I'm a basketball fan. I don't give a fuck about the Super Bowl.
You won a Super Bowl, but didn't you guys win some hockey shit too?
Maybe, I don't know.
Didn't you win some baseball shit?
I don't remember.
Possibly.
But can we go back to the nuclear weapon thing?
Yeah.
This is what can make somebody press the red button. If you're old as fuck,
right,
have some type of grave illness, right, and you're probably losing your mind in some way, shape, or form, right? Like early Alzheimer's, whatever the fuck it is, and you're just like, fuck it. I'm so mad at the world. I'm not gonna be here, so I don't want nobody else to be here either.
Yeah.
People, that's why people like that shouldn't be leaders of the free world.
I think that's a great point.
I bet you, if you look at some of the leaders who have hit the nukes before,
only one.
Only one.
Us.
It was us?
Yeah.
Who was charged then?
Truman.
What was Truman going through?
Well, the argument you would make in Truman's case is...
He was living in a fucking world that he found out wasn't even a real fucking world.
How so?
Stupid.
How so?
They did a whole bio on him, the Truman Show. What the fuck are we talking about? He was living in a fucking world.
It was a simulation.
And he realized that it was a simulation, and he was like, fuck it.
None of this shit is real.
You know what I'm saying? But how do we know that wasn't the case? I guarantee. Chris, come on, you're a historian. What was he going through?
Story.
So the given reason is Japan wouldn't surrender. We were in this island by island fight across the South Pacific, which was incredibly costly in terms of casualties. A ground invasion of Japan would have cost, 1 million American lives, 5 million Japanese lives. They convinced everybody in a kind of perverse way this actually saved lives by dropping two nukes rather, on Japan. It ended the war once and for all, and then all the lives that would have been lost in a lengthy, ground invasion were saved.
Why do you think they never struck back?
Japan?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have a nuclear bomb.
Oh, so America was the only people that had nukes at the time.
We won.
We were, and then there were these two traitors.
Russia too, though, right? Or they Russia created
after
that?
the American traitors gave them the bomb secrets. Yeah.
Were they American though, Chris?
Well, what do you think?
I still think it was because he was living in a simulation.
Who were their true loyalties lying with? I'm talking about the Rosenbergs.
Oh, was it like that?
Come on.
It was like that.
I thought they were.
How did we get here now? How did we get?
Is it like
I just
that?
said a name. What are you guys talking about?
It's Chris. He can say it.
I don't know why.
I thought it was Russian. I thought they were like or German scientists.
Where do you
that
think
we got.
the Russians got it from?
Let's do some asking idiots, man.
Damn,
I
Chris.
didn't come here for this. That was crazy. I've never heard that one now.
He's trying to buy a
That was
sports
crazy,
team, man.
Chris.
They're not gonna
Chris,
let him
that
buy a
was
sport.
crazy. I've never heard that one.
Is that what really happened? Or were they scapegoated?
Who now?
The Rosenbergs.
Damn, Chris, why you get so horny when you talk about it? You sound like Trump with a Medal of
Make
Honor.
Dove come in here fucking with a red face. Don't make Dove run in here with a red face, yo. Okay? All right?
I
Shit.
thought it was Russian or like German scientists that we snatched up.
I'm just telling you what the U.S. government told me.
Oh, shit.
All right?
You work for the government?
No, they told me, though.
How do you
I'm
know?
a citizen. They announced it. They put
announced
this couple, Julius and Ethel Rosenberg, I believe, on trial. They were
Really?
killed for giving away state secrets.
Stop, Chris. Let me look this up.
You guys don't know about this?
No! What?
It's
Chris,
one of the biggest stories in American history.
Nah, they squashed it.
They didn't squash it.
Hold on. Who was it? Julius and what?
Ethel, I believe. Rosenberg.
You learned something? Wow.
For real?
Julius Rosenberg and Ethel Rosenberg are an American married couple convicted of conspiracy to commit espionage for passing atomic-related secrets to the Soviet Union during the early Cold War. Key facts: they were arrested in 1950 amid intense fears of Soviet espionage. Prosecutors allege that Julius led a spy ring that supplied information related to U.S. military and atomic research to the Soviet Union. Ethel was accused of assisting the conspiracy, particularly by helping prepare espionage materials. In 1951, both were convicted in federal court despite worldwide appeals for clemency. They were executed in the electric chair at Sing Sing Correctional Facility on June 19, 1953. Why the case remains controversial? The Rosenberg case remains one of the most debated episodes of the Cold War because historians disagree about the extent of Ethel Rosenberg's involvement. Evidence released after the Cold War, including Soviet intelligence records and the decrypted Venona Project messages, strongly indicates that Julius Rosenberg was involved in espionage for the Soviet Union. However, many historians believe Ethel's role was far more limited than prosecutors claimed at trial.
So they were looking for big blame.
Mm-hmm.
The Rosenbergs were the first American civilians executed for espionage-related crimes during peacetime. You learn something new every fucking day on The Brilliant Idiots, man.
I mean, you gotta murk them.
It sounds like they got blackmailed. Not blackmailed. What's the word?
Scapegoated.
Not scapegoated. What's the other word, though?
Set up.
Framed, set up.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me. Come in, like, why would those two...
You think those two had all the secrets?
That's what I'm saying.
If it wasn't for those two, we'd be the only country in the world with nuclear bombs. Do we really believe that? Because that's the story we were sold at the time.
America's a wild country, bro. Let's do some Asking Idiots, man. Because Schulz got to do a phone call, and Chris just brought the mood down.
Wait, can I show y'all
Chris
something?
just brought the mood down, blaming, Jewish people for everything again.
Well, look, for his culture.
Is that what happened?
Look how fast.
Didn't he just do that? You don't think he just did that?
Bro. I think he did, man.
That was crazy.
It's just disgusting.
I always felt a connection with the Rosenbergs.
But you didn't say that these people were framed, essentially. You just said it like, you know what I mean? Like, you just
the
said
guy,
it.
Julius, kind of looked like my grandfather. And one of my grandfather's brothers was named Julius. So I always
felt a connection to them.
Unfortunate connection, yeah.
Does this woman look like she knows where any of the goddamn secrets are? Like, what are we talking? Look at what are we talking about, man?
Nah, she do look like she knows.
Man, get the fuck out of here,
she
yo.
look like she holding some secrets.
Yeah, the secrets to a nice apple pie. Okay, okay, a fire quiche.
What is this right here?
I just saw that and I thought that was really cool how fast they were going. It's like a famous jump rope.
Go.
Record, but look how fast they go.
Ready, set.
Look how, but look, they have the number to how long.
Taylor, you got to stop coming in here high.
I'm not high.
This is a podcast.
I'm not high.
They're listening to us. They don't even know what the fuck we're looking at.
This is for YouTube. This is cool. No, look how y'all looking at it though. It's like, damn, how fast they go. Look how fast.
That's how I used to look when I used to try to suck my dick as a child.
Whoa! Oh my god!
You never did that?
Come on!
You keep trying to do your knees. You down here like this. You trying to do all type of shit to get it up there. I'm asking idiots, please.
Charlotte, come on, son.
What?
You ain't.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Live your truth, man. Live your truth.
Can we do some asking idiots?
I'm doing it right now. Why would you say that? You have kids.
You have a family. You have kids.
All right, guys, this podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're starting out or scaling your business, Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings with a professional website, grow your brand, and get paid all in one place. Make smarter business decisions with Squarespace's intuitive built-in analytics tools. Review website traffic, learn where to focus engagement, and track revenue from bookings, invoices, and product sales, all from one place. Looking to grow your business? Now you can get fast, easy financing through Squarespace Capital. The application process takes just a few minutes, and approval happens in a matter of days. If you're approved, funds will be deposited in your bank account in 3 to 4 business days so you can grow quickly. Avoid the hassle of traditional loan processes and easily access financing through Squarespace Capital. Loans are issued by Celtic Bank and serviced by Stripe. All loans are subject to credit approval. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial. When you're ready to launch, go to use the offer code IDIOTS to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Now let's do some Asking Idiots.
Let's do some Asking Idiots. What we got, Taylor Gang? Ooh. _Christoph says, when is Chris writing his own book? That's interesting. Chris, you've been writing so many other people's books for years. If you don't know, Chris Moreau is a world-renowned author. He has written all 3 of my books. Well, co-write my books with me because I absolutely do write. Don't I write, Chris?
Yes.
Tell the truth. Am I one of the easiest people for you to work with? Be honest.
No.
I've worked with people who don't write anything, and Charlamagne writes the entire. I wouldn't call myself a co-writer on those. I would call myself more of a
guider,
editor.
Yeah, I always tell people Chris helps me make my books booky. So like I can write, like I can say this is what I want this chapter to be, write the whole chapter, the stories, the principles, the purpose and all that, but then Chris turns it into a book. Chris was ChatGPT before there was a ChatGPT.
So he's structure and
organization.
Yeah,
exactly.
I even have the receipts right here. I won't show it to the camera, but I could pull up many of the emails.
All 3 of my books, Black Privilege, Ship One.
Yeah.
Get Honest and Die Lying, but Chris has also written for 50 Cent, Russell Simmons, Donald Trump.
Did not write for Donald Trump.
Yes, you did. Now why you don't want to claim it now, Chris?
Yo, hey, listen, we all got to admit when we're wrong, man.
I wasn't Ivanka.
Hey, Chris, just admit when you're wrong, bro. It's better. It's okay.
I've been wrong a lot of times, but this is not one of them. I spoke to Donald Trump over the phone because I helped him write the intro for Russell Simmons' book, Do You? And then through
Donald Trump did the intro for Russell's book?
He did.
Why don't I remember that? I read Do You.
Intro by.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Alex. You shut the fuck up right now.
Just say it.
Okay?
Just say it. Right.
Shut the fuck up. Okay? All right.
Did I just implicate somebody? I don't know.
I don't think Russell's on that bird, man.
I don't think he was invited.
Nah. But when are you going to write your own book?
When you write your own book, Chris?
I don't know, man. I'm afraid. One day I'll try to do it.
What would it be about, you think?
The only thing I've thought about, I have an idea that's kind of like writing. It's actually tied into this show. We can talk about it later. It'd be more of a scripted podcast. I've thought about putting together some short stories about, my life growing up that I've told in settings that people seem to like. But that's as far as I've ever gotten.
No, it is. He was on Run's house. I didn't even know that.
He was in the tub. He was
was not.
Who the fuck you think was writing Run's fucking positive notes?
Was that you?
Yes, he was in the fucking tub.
I was not writing Reverend Run's inspirational tweets.
You wrote that book too? You wrote Reverend and Tyrese's book?
I did.
Oh yeah.
Chris ain't no joke, yo. You play around with Chris if you want to. What else we got, Taylor? I just got some inspiration for a new book too, Chris.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna send you the one sheet. I actually did the one sheet yesterday. Dylan J. Alexander says, Andrew, please don't grow a mustache again. You look like a gay Waluigi. What the fuck? Who is Waluigi?
Waluigi is like the bad Luigi.
Oh, Mario. Yeah.
You are giving like a 18-year-old hipster.
I want y'all to know that nobody really
Zach
know what gay
Morris,
look like.
Saved by the Bell.
What do you say?
Nobody knows what gay looks like, yo. People always think they know what gay looks like.
You don't think you can
we gotta find another word, like.
I know what it sounds like.
See what I'm saying? Like when he said you
sound to it.
He said you look like a gay Waluigi. There's another word because we don't know what gay looks like.
Wait, hold on. Y'all never seen those videos of this guy going up to like strangers saying like, "Hey, does this guy look gay to you?"
People would think you're gay or straight.
Yeah. That shit's funny as hell.
You always think anybody in a picture is gay.
If it's one thing this industry has shown me, nobody knows who's really gay.
Ooh.
Because there's some motherfuckers out there who are always projecting.
I
And
know.
I know they done got their dick sucked from the back, okay? By some man with a wig on, all right? Okay? I'm just saying. Like that can only be the only like explanation.
You're saying they're hiding in plain sight.
Yes.
Okay.
Like why? That can be the only explanation as to why people are constantly pointing the finger at other people that they think are gay. Like you're gay, you're gay, you're gay. Don't we say real recognizes real? So wouldn't gay recognize gay?
Oh, projecting.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
You think everybody's secretly gay because...
Oh!
I'm just saying.
I already told you, my dad always said if a guy is like showing too much hatred towards homosexuals, that's not how you say it.
Yeah.
Homosexuals, then they're most likely...
Not even just hatred, acting like it's a problem, like
Yeah.
recognizing it. Like, he's got to be gay, gotta be gay.
So what does it mean if you say lots of gay shit?
Not gay.
Probably
Not gay. Because you're so comfortable in your masculinity.
It's all good.
Yeah.
That's what I've been trying to teach y'all. Trying to teach y'all how to not be gay.
I believe that. Are you going to grow the mustache back?
I don't know.
I don't think you should.
I don't think you should.
I might stay clean for a little
you
bit.
look,
Yeah,
you look almost innocent.
You look young.
Like everything about the mustache, I get what people were saying now.
You don't look...
No, I'm serious. Everything about the mustache made it look more sinister, bro.
That's not my fault I can't grow hair on my cheeks. I only grow it here.
That was wild, crazy.
Where'd you guys go? Nah, I grow hair on those cheeks. That's the only cheeks I grow hair on of those.
_ says, if your nut could what?
Prevent
Your
you
nut
from
could
any
prevent
illness.
You from any illness, would you drink it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course.
Come on. You guys never tried your own nut?
No, I haven't. But
Yes, y'all have.
No, we haven't.
I mean, the reality is
Technically, yes, you have.
you've probably tasted every other
How have we technically done it?
bodily fluid
Because-
you produce.
If your wife is giving y'all, and y'all kiss afterwards, you kind of taste a little bit.
Yeah, but there's like a break.
Yeah, but that isn't still.
Right?
You
It's
would never
still-
let her do a meat. Like,
Yo,
what type
what
of
is the
savage
fucking
are you? Like, what the fuck are
insane
you
shit is
doing?
that? What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? If you nut right in your wife's mouth and she tried to kiss you immediately after, like, yo, that's disrespect. You
No
trying to
way.
disrespect
Crazy.
me.
That's fucking.
You disrespecting me.
Nah. Once it's out of you, it's gross. You know what I mean? Like what?
Get this shit off.
Yeah, get out of here,
Get it
man.
off you immediately.
Yeah. Why would you allow that to be on you? You're weird. You know, like,
By the way, men have probably tasted every bodily fluid we have.
yeah.
Whoa.
Well, why not?
You've probably swallowed some mucus down your throat.
You just swallowed
You tasted
his
your
fart.
sweat. Yeah,
He just farted.
Who farted?
it's not a
Okay.
bodily fluid though,
Yeah,
Taylor.
but what about pee?
I'm just
You tasted a
saying,
little pee.
bacteria
When'd
in
you
the
taste
air.
pee?
You tasted a little pee.
I didn't fart, Taylor.
What was that
What's
then?
going on with you?
You've tasted a little.
You never tasted a little pee?
No, the guys who drink urine, though, they think it's actually very good for your health.
Saying?
Yeah.
So imagine what nut can do.
Ugh.
Y'all worried about G1P. What's that shit called?
GLP-1.
GLP-1. Y'all should be taking that fucking NLP-1. Okay, nut lick penis. Nut lick penis 1. It tastes so good. What else we got? Hood _ Avenger. If the world ends tomorrow, would you be satisfied?
What's wrong with you, dog?
Sometimes it's just so stupid, it's funny.
If the world ends tomorrow, would you be satisfied with how you lived your life?
Hell yeah.
Easily. Easy call. What are you talking about? One on every level. That's nothing else to say. Let me see what else we got here.
What's the funniest thing rumor someone said about you?
Shala, what was the funniest thing rumor someone said about you this week? Sean, let me tell you something. You know me. Whoever sent that knows me. I laughed out loud at some of this shit, but I'm not gonna tell you which one it was. I might tell you after me and Academics sitting down. Is everything set up for that, right, Alex? Yeah. By the time y'all hear this, me and Academics would have already sat down. I might tell y'all after that. But no, there was one that made me laugh out loud because it was so funny. Duval texted me today. Duval said, this was literally the day. Duval said, he said, man, these niggas got you sounding like an evil mastermind.
I am missing all this.
What else we got, Taylor Gang? That's it? Let's end on one more. What else we got? Ooh.
That's the best one. That's the last one.
What you think? Schulz, you want in on that one?
I don't really understand.
One single thing from affordability that America needs that can solve number one problem. What?
All right.
What does that even mean?
Yeah,
I say the sentence.
give me one more.
good.
That's a little heady.
All right.
Would you forget one of the happiest? Oh, this is a good one. Would you forget? Lucky You Central says, would you forget one of the happiest times of your life to never forget anything else again? Nah. Because when you say the happiest, nah.
Also, I say that now. I mean, if you get fucking dementia, you're gonna forget all that shit anyway.
How you know you even got dementia?
You eventually know.
Do you know?
Yeah, my dad knows.
Oh, he knows he got it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that? Explain that. I didn't know.
Tell them and they just believe you.
No, it's more just like he doesn't know it when he's repeating stuff, but he does know that there's something up, and he's like, you get old, the body starts to fall apart.
Oh, gotcha.
He has a very good attitude about. Some people have very like angry, negative attitude. They get like very embarrassed and flustered, and like he's kind of got a very like almost like Buddhist accepting. It's God bless.
He's been diagnosed with dementia?
Alzheimer's, yeah.
Alzheimer's. See,
non-amyloid plaque Alzheimer's is a very peculiar form of it because Alzheimer's is usually constituted by an amyloid plaque buildup in the brain. So his is like, they're like, what the fuck is this? But yeah.
I would love to have a conversation with a doctor who knows a lot about this because I always wonder about that. Do people with Alzheimer's and dementia know they have Alzheimer's and
Because that
dementia?
actor
Not
has it
everyone.
too. What's that actor's name?
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. Yeah, you think so? He knows.
Some don't. Maybe some do. Like,
I think as it's developing. I think once it really hits, you don't. But I'm curious,
There's also different iterations of
he's
it.
still in the city?
Yep.
Do you think that's easier in some ways?
It's easier to be in environments that you're familiar with because they're part of long-term memory.
Got it.
So usually with my dad, what gets attacked is short-term memory.
Right.
So it's harder for him to like stay invested in a conversation or watch a story or a movie or these types of things. Long-term, he remembers the things because long-term and short-term memory are like different components in the brain. So what turns something from short-term to long-term is just repetition, right? So it's like knowing your neighborhood. This is long form. If you took him to a brand new neighborhood he'd never been before, all of a sudden that map doesn't really exist in his brain, and it would take so much repetition at this stage in order to bake it in, and it might not get baked in at all. So that becomes more dangerous.
Does he drive?
No.
So that would be like a pro of living in New York is like, because I know for a lot of people that's one of the biggest issues right off the bat is
just driving.
People are used to being independent through driving and getting around, and
Of
then
course.
What if people like when you get dementia and Alzheimer's, there's a certain like look people have, right? Like they're quiet, they're reserved, they're to themselves. What if they're like that because they're not aware of all of the noise anymore, and all they remember is the happiest times of their life?
I mean, you would hope that's the case
because that would keep you at such peace, right? That would keep you so serene, right?
I mean, the coolest thing my mom ever did for my dad, I don't even know if she realizes it, but like she had an 80th birthday for him that we threw here, and he was with like all these people that he's known forever, right? Like since he was young, since he had a memory. So like for one night, he was existing in long-term memory. So for like one night, he kind of had his memory back.
Wow.
And he like had he was just talking to people. Right. He remembered kind of who they were. Like, and he was just this amazingly charismatic, awesome guy. Long-form conversations might fall apart, but like in the moment, he's seeing all these people.
He was in his element.
Yeah, it was like this beautiful thing. Yeah.
Amazing, man.
That's why you wouldn't take that offer? That sounds like a good offer.
Yeah, of course.
You just have to trade up one of your happiest memories, but then you know for certain you'll never forget something again. I'll take that offer.
I don't know, bro. Because at the end of the day, to this conversation that we're having, all we have is our memories at the end of the day.
But you also don't know the happiest moments or the happiest memories when they're happening. Like last night.
It's true.
My daughter somehow got my phone and we all sat down and she we basically watched videos taped when my kids were, let's say, 5 to 7, like 15 videos. And it was one of the best experiences in my life. All 4 of us sitting there just watching these moments together. It was incredible. But any one of those, if you had said to me, are these amazing moments? No, there's just recording regular shit, over the course of their lives, them fighting over this, them dancing to a song, them going out to dinner with their grandparents, whatever. They were great moments, but I wouldn't have said this is it. But when you saw them compiled.
That's how I feel when you look at pictures and shit like that. Like that's what I'm saying, man. I love all of my happiest times, right? Like even and that's why when you live in the moment and you know that you're making memories that your kids and your family's gonna remember forever. Like that's the best in the world. Like you know what I mean? Like I just came back from Anguilla for 10 days again.
And when they're 30, they're gonna watch those videos.
Yeah, come on,
it's gonna be amazing.
Come on, man. Like that shit is priceless. It's priceless. All right, guys. We'll be back next week, man.
Yes, sir.
As always, if you listen to this podcast, you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. But if you listen to this podcast and think we're just a couple of idiots who don't know shit, you're right, too. It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening.